this video. Um, Hope you enjoyed this. Next time we'll go a little bit more in depth into how to create more drawings on one page, so more more complete drawings. If that's what you're here for, then go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a good night. So before we get started, I just kind of want to show you what. Before we get started, kind of just want to show you what I'm using and what brand and all that stuff. So for the pencil, I'm using the M301 5mm. This is what it looks like, and something I just use because I have it, but I'm sure there's better stuff out there. And then I have erasers. Yesterday's video I made a video on these pen+gear and the high polymer eraser, the pentel. So I'll leave a link in the description if you want to buy these on a website, on Amazon or something. I'm sure they have them, but that's what I'm using for today. Which, I mean, you can pretty much use anything you have. And then for reference, I have this image I printed out, and then I have just a coupon packet, which I'll probably use as a reference too. So, I mean, let's get started. The video I posted yesterday, I just kind of lightly sketched something, and then I showed you how you could use eraser, just clean it up a little bit. But this video, this time, I thought I'd show you just how to come up with ideas on how to create a bigger drawing, a little bit more complete, not essentially the side view, but more of the front view, because that's usually what people want. If you didn't see that video yesterday, I'll put it up in the corner here, and you go back and watch it. But for the most part, let me get some ideas together, and then I'll do some drawings for you guys. So starting off, me personally, I like abstract. So if you don't know what abstract is, it's just like these random shapes that eventually create a masterpiece. So that's usually what I do, and if you like that kind of stuff, then this is definitely the place for you. But other times you have to be more specific on what you do, so you can't really do that. But abstract is always a good way to warm up, for sure, because you can use any kind of lines. You can use round lines, you can use straight lines, you can use zigzag lines, you can use no lines if you don't want to. But for this purpose, for this demonstration, I'm gonna be more specific, and probably use something that I've been drawing for the last few days, which is some kind of like motor work, or some kind of motorized equipment. So that can be anything. That could be, a kind of engine. It could be, a vehicle. It could be, a robot. It could be anything you want it to be. and it's up to you just to decide what, like, how you want to go about creating something. So usually what you want to do when you start off is you just want to, like, lightly do it. So whenever you transition into your final image, you won't have to worry about cleaning up, because the drawing itself will already be on your page. You just have to go and just clean it up a little bit. Don't worry about being so heavy on the initial sketch, because as you see here, if you have an eyeball like this, then you don't really want to have that so dark to where whenever you make the body part, or the part that you want, you won't have to worry about having an outline or a dark area where you're gonna have to clean up afterwards. So that's the very first thing. So just having it kind of more or less like that, and then just being able to erase like this line here. That's always a good first step. A good start, lightly doing your artwork, and knowing the anatomy right is something everyone has to know. Don't worry about too much into the details at this point, but just worry about getting the main shape and the main drawing down on your paper. And then after that, you can worry about coloring. You can worry about light, where the light's coming from, and things like that, and maybe adding a background or whatnot, what have you. So let's clean this up a bit, and then we'll get into coloring and all that stuff. Having a fine marker like this or pen is a lot better, so you can just have a cleaner looking drawing. new to this channel, just if you're interested in keeping up with me and learning and progressing with myself, just hit that subscribe button and make sure you get notified when I upload, because I'll be doing more of these more of these drawings for you guys, so we can kind of learn together and just kind of see our progress. So we have the outline and the main drawing, but now we have to, when it comes to coloring, you can pretty much just choose whatever color you want, but it'll be, well, you can use whatever color you want, but if you can make it a little bit more realistic, then that's probably preferred. Alright, let's do one more down here, and we'll do the same thing. Start with the outline, then just kind of make it a little bit, make it darker with the pen. So that's more or less of the drawing I wanted. So now what we have to do is kind of outline it and then just color it in. And we're gonna do that now. So let's do it. In the next video, I'll be showing you how to draw cloths, because I haven't done it in so long that I kind of forgot. But regardless, we'll put that in, and next video I'll show you how to do that, maybe.